But the debate is not about the pan. The debate is about us and Trinidad and Tobago. Nobody could tell me about the importance of symbolism, but symbolism must must rise on the platform of work, of discipline, of tolerance, of punctuality, of effort, of creativity. You can't leave out all of that and come with a picture and say, hey, we reached, symbolism is it. One could recall when training for the Olympics in 1996, I had 3 athletes, and they were training by Queen's Park Hotel, which is TGI Fridays now. Young people wouldn't know they had a little pool there, 20-yard pool. And 4 o'clock in the morning, these athletes weren't doing well. They weren't listening. They were giving me a headache. I had afro then. I had pulling out my afro. But there was a curry festa or a CARICOM being hosted in the Queen's Park Savannah just across the road. And 4 o'clock in the morning, I told these 3 athletes, one Bajan who living in Trinidad and Tobago and training for the Olympics, and 2 Trinbagonians. I walked them across there, put them in the middle of those 30-something flags, and explained to them that they are training and to represent all of these people, their own flag plus all the other flags, in a sport that historically did not have people that look like us. And I explained that to them in the darkness of the early morning. They got back in the pool and they worked hard. I say this to say to the PNM, you cannot have our country in chaos. You cannot have blood flowing on the streets. You cannot have our economy shattered. You cannot have us at the wrong end of global geopolitics against our greatest trading partners. You cannot have us as energy deficient. You cannot have us with people struggling to live and then come to tell me, look, a picture, we proud and we working hard. Well done, PNM. It does not work like that.
Santi.
The Prime Minister says symbolism is important. He quoted the Honorable Prime Minister, said symbolism matters. It's not a question of either or. We can have it all. As he goes off in the sunset, you know, he could have it all. We don't know who have it all. Maybe he have it all, but he's left us with nothing.
Small pin.
It's not a question of either or. We can have it all. We can have symbols. We can have jobs. We can have food. But at the end of the day, symbolism matters. That statement epitomizes the complete abject failure of this PNM government for 9 years. People don't have food. Over 30% of the population below the poverty line. The economy is shattered. It is 6.14% less than in 2019, and 2019 already had 4 years of PNM failure and shrinkage. The economy is shattered. Energy sector is shattered. People are suffering. Inflation is high. The power purchasing parity of $1 is gone down. But they come to tell us, after all of that, don't worry, symbolism matters. It may matter, but it cannot matter over and above good governance, policies, increasing the ability of people to live, to be safe, and to enjoy their families. Then they can feel proud about the symbolism. But if the symbolism marks pain, separation, lack of ability to work, to pay bills, stress, higher suicide rates, crime, blood flowing in the streets, no amount of symbolism could overcome and overcompensate for incompetence. PNM is symbolism over substance across the board. That has been their way. They take picture, plenty picture, nice picture, nice picture.